What's good, LA, man? Back again, DJ Sir Tyson. It's another day. Hey, we rolling now. We rolling.
Yes, sir.
I got somebody I've been on for a minute, somebody that's got different styles in this motherfucker. You feel me when it comes to this rap shit? Somebody that you gon' know if you already don't. Mani Coolin, what's good with you?
What's the deal, bro? How you doing?
Straight, I'm straight, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for having me.
Hell yeah, man. What you been on?
Man, trying to stay out the way. Do this music shit, bro. I just moved into a new spot, so nigga just been getting that shit together, but I've been working at the crib.
Yeah. How that been, a new spot and shit?
Man, that shit great for me right now, coming from what the fuck I just came from.
Yeah.
You know, I was in a little spot not too far, but, nigga was staying with a little female and shit. That shit ain't never...
Ain't never cool.
Never the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially doing what the fuck I'm trying to do. It ain't never...
On everything.
It ain't never... I advise any young nigga, hey, man, do your own thing, man. Fuck with these hoes later.
Man, that'd be on your ass quick, nigga.
Yeah, quick.
Shit
man.
ain't even...
You be running they program and them, like, you don't even know it. You fuck around, be on they whole time. Like, hell no.
On everything, man. So shit, man. Where you from?
I'm from like Mid City. I grew up off of Crenshaw, Washington, but really all over though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all over. I went to Hamilton for a year, and then I went to Fairfax.
Yeah.
Nigga, it was just really all over. My pops from Compton, so I grew up in Compton and shit a little bit.
Yeah.
Really, mostly after a nigga kind of like got out of high school, I kind of gravitated over there a little more. But shit, all over, bro. I know the city like the back of my hand.
Easy. Easy call, man. Shit, you gotta know them motherfuckers.
Yeah, for
man.
sure. For sure.
Nigga know where you at, who over there,
At
nigga.
all times where you're not supposed to be at.
Man, 'cause that'll be your ass in a minute.
Man, real talk, man.
Man, so what would you say is your best piece of work so far?
Like body of work?
Yeah, body of work.
Body of work, I'll probably still say like the one probably everybody gonna say my original like classic project, Hope for the Youth.
Yeah.
Just as a whole, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really dropped no like I dropped Here For Me Only, but shit, like a lot of them songs, I had some of them songs on there before I even had drop Hope for the Youth. Like I had recorded some of them songs. It was a mixture of songs from like 2014 to 2018. Like so that shit wasn't really like I don't know. The mindset I was in, I wasn't in full project mode, like like how I was with the Hope for the Youth shit. So I wasn't super proud of that shit. I really ain't give it the push it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, but I had dropped the EP to Coolin. I fuck with that shit. I feel like that's my better work, like as far as like being more fluent and shit, knowing exactly what the fuck I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But really, all this shit that's on my laptop right now, man, that's the hardest shit.
That's where you
I just
got
really need
everything.
to,
all the juice.
I'm about to put some shit out though. I'm about to put a record out next week with my boy KB Devon. I've been holding on to.
I'm trying to get that nigga up in this bitch, man.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's a real nigga. Like, I don't even be fucking with rap niggas, but I fuck with bro. I wouldn't even call bro a rap nigga.
Yeah,
like,
he a spitter too.
Yeah, I fuck with bro.
Yeah. So like, Hope for the Youth, that was the one when you had Kaz on there too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That shit was hard.
That was just like a different period, and that was just like I'm full-fledged rapping, like coming from like nigga even had a job. That was like the last time I had a job, like around that time. I said, fuck that job, shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to rap. Like, I don't care. I don't even care about being broke. That's how it's like. I really believed in rap, like I ain't know nothing about the politics and shit. Like nigga just knew rap. So I think that's why motherfuckers got like that. It sound like hungry, like that was my young, ambitious self. Now, I done seen a lot and shit.
Yeah.
I done seen the industry shit for what it is. Like I love music though, so that's why a nigga keep
grinding and pushing and shit.
Yeah, like nigga, I know though for myself, and I am, that's been my whole thing ever since I done got into my new spot this last 2. I'm just push harder. I gotta get back into that, that mindset of nigga, cause it's people that fuck with me, and people always be running up on me, telling me the nigga be like so jaded by this shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck that rap shit. I love this shit though. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the praise the nigga get from it. The just even seeing myself grow. I seen myself nigga be weak as fuck at rap. You
Yeah.
know? But knowing I'm tight though, but
Yeah.
just trying to get it, you know, and to the point where this shit ain't nothing to me. I walk in the booth and it like this shit already written.
Yeah.
Like,
Regular type shit.
yeah.
See, and that's the thing though, like when I sit in studio sessions and shit, I mean, it's different ways that rappers approach their music and shit. I know when I was rapping and shit, cause same with me, like I be off the rap shit, you feel, but I love music, which is why I DJ and do what the fuck I do now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But like going up in the studio and shit, like I would see niggas are like trying to write down while they up in the stew, and like ain't nothing wrong with that if you really like good with that, you feel me? With that approach.
If you could move fast with it.
You know what I'm saying? But some niggas do that shit, and then when they go in and lay it down, I just be like, see, you need to sit on that beat and really take your time and think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, I'm one of them artists like, but I write so fucking fast, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, it already be written. I'm only writing it down so I don't forget what the fuck I just thought of. Like, 'cause all this shit, if it's real, you already done thought about this shit. Like, most of the time I will just get in the booth, but if I got something else, I'm gonna write it down real quick. But I move fast like that. Like,
shit
but I've been in the studio with motherfuckers. I just been like, God damn, nigga, you ain't done with your shit yet. Like,
see, that's
we supposed
why
to be rappers.
Bro, that's exactly why when like somebody would send me something for a feature, or I would do something with somebody, like, nigga, have your shit ready, cause me, I write slow, my nigga. Like me, I ain't gonna lie, I write slow, but my shit be hard as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got a different process.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't run up in the studio with a nigga and they be like, nigga, play a beat and then we get something down in like 30 minutes or less. So you feel me? Like, hell no, send that shit to me. I'm gonna pop up, nigga, and I'm gonna grill your ass on that bitch. You feel me? But it's just
different. It's different processes.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So when it comes to like your recording and shit, you feel me? Do you rock with one engineer or do you rock with different ones? How that work?
Right now I've been rocking with my young homie. He only 18. I just been fucking with, bro, my little dog named Scheme. He's from Pomona, and he actually been working with, like, you know, like some heavy people out there, like some legends you might know. He been working with Cocaine, like, if I'm not mistaken, he makes some shit for Sugar Free. If I'm not mistaken. You know, and bro just been on the move. I just been fucking with bro because he ambitious, and you know, a lot of motherfuckers, like, I done had a couple engineers in this shit, like people I fucked with and only fucked with, but you know, this shit, everybody ain't here to stay forever, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that, you know, it's like shit, people be trying to get in where they fit in. Yeah. But that's why I'm fucking with bro though. Like, he believe in what I got going on. I believe in bro, so he's gonna keep it pushing like that.
Yeah, facts.
He's gonna keep getting better too. That's why I'm like, you already at they level, you know, you only 18.
18,
so, you know,
nigga. Like,
yeah, you gonna keep going.
Man, that's the shit I be wishing, nigga. I wish I would have started this shit fucking 18, at least DJing and podcasting. You feel me? Like,
I man, sometimes I be like, cause I started rapping when I was 18. But I be looking back on that shit like, damn, I wish I would have low key stepped away from that shit a little bit and really like knew what the fuck I was doing. Cause I know I was low key ahead of my time. I just needed to get my shit together and know exactly what way to move. You know, I've been ahead of my time with all this shit, like just from knowing about the fashion shit that niggas be on nowadays. Like, I was around this shit, like from just even like, I don't like saying street shit, but you know, my dad is, you know, was Freeway Rick Ross co-defendant, so I done been around all that type of shit my whole life. The shit that niggas be, my dad be like, nigga, talk about that shit, like talk about some of this shit, like, you know,
it's your history, nigga.
Yeah, you know, but I be like, it's a time. You know?
Right,
like,
right.
I'm
You don't want to
get
just be
that.
saying
I don't want to
that.
throw everything out there, you know, because I know that is a big part of, like, that'll catch motherfuckers' attention. Like, damn, I didn't even know that's part of, bro, like, history. You know? Like, but there's a lot of shit, though. Niggas just trying to push through on some different shit, too, though, bro. Like, with my own sound, I really don't be trying to sound like nobody.
Yeah,
like,
I can tell.
I don't like, I try my hardest damn near not to sound like, I really just go do me. Like, shit, whatever the fuck I'm going through, nigga, that's what I'm gonna say. I get mad, though, like, if I do be listening to somebody. It's happened to every artist, you know, nigga be listening to some shit that you might fuck around, be sounding like that, nigga. I be having to tap out of that shit.
Niggas will always hit my DM like, oh nigga, you the next Dom, next Larry June.
Yeah.
That'd be the shit, you feel me? Like I ain't even thinking about them niggas when I'm rapping, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy though, cause
Motherfuckers always want to compare you to something.
You know what I'm saying? But the wildest thing though is that nigga Larry June actually hit my DM one time, nigga.
Word.
So I said I can't even really deny this shit no more. Like it is what it is, you feel me?
Yeah, I fuck with Larry June music. He fuck with the homie G4.
Yeah, like niggas always gonna compare you to somebody. And I mean, after a while though, you feel me? It's just like shit. It is what it is. Like you can't really even fucking fight that shit.
For sure. I be getting some the comparisons I get. You know, I don't even like to repeat them because it's like flattering to me. You know, so I just be like, damn, if that's how you feel, for sure, I fuck with that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like being compared, but if that's what you feel like, all right, for sure, I fuck with that.
On everything. Yeah. So like, what do you hate most about the politics? Like when it comes to this shit. Like, was it any...
I heard that nigga Babyface Ray say some shit. He said, rap politics, shit lame, but it's mandatory. Man. That's how I feel about it. You know, that shit lame, but it is mandatory. You know, we gotta separate, but it ain't real, though. Like, it don't really separate the real from the fake. It's just separate who got this going on from who got this going on. It's really just some Hollywood shit I don't like, you know, like, I ain't... Since I came in this shit, I ain't never really fucked with, like, rap niggas. I always knew, like... If this nigga real, you know that a real nigga gonna fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? I know who real and who ain't. You know, I ain't never, like, not fucked with a nigga. Like, we know each other, you know I make music, you know what I'm saying? You gonna fuck with me if you real. It be them niggas that be, like, frail in this shit, you know? Like, nigga ain't really even, the shit they talking about in this music, that shit ain't that. You know, that's why a nigga don't even want to come around, or you probably fucking a nigga bitch or some shit, like.
And I make a nigga... Act silly quick, nigga.
For sure, but these bitches be getting fucked. They can fuck my bitch. Like, it is what it is. Charge it to the gang. Like, I ain't finna be mad at no nigga, though.
Man. Hey, I wanna do a quick shout out to the corner store LA, man. Desi G, man. Shout out for hooking this up for me, man. And shout out to DJ Fawcett. Do your thing this weekend. Facts. But yeah, so what labels were you fucking with, or was fucking with you, if it was any?
I guess I could say that shit now. I had meetings and shit up at Interscope for a minute, and Republic, and I was finna sign to Timberland in like 2015. That was like the biggest thing that kind of like even like just slowed my shit down a little bit too. Like when I was on the run for Hope for the Youth, like that's when his peoples and shit came around and shit was supposed to happen and shit, but like it be politics with that shit. Like my peoples, he ain't my blood family, but like relate, like, you know, from back in the day, used to manage a leader and shit, so he had ties to Timberland, but that ain't how he had found out about me and shit. But I guess my peoples did send bro some music, and bro just got involved around some shit I ain't even know. Like, I guess, you know, asking bro for some money or something on my behalf, and I ain't even know about none of that shit. So them niggas kind of like just backed off, because he been like in dealings with them niggas, so they ain't want to fuck around with bro, you know, like. And I ain't even know none of this. Like, the A&R over there was still fucking with me because he was trying to just do something with me and shit. He didn't want to tell me. But he was really just fucking me off at the time because I could have been dropping music. They had me waiting around and just doing bullshit. But once I got up out of that, you know, the homie Baron Davis, basketball NBA player, nigga, he had came around and shit. And he was looking out for me and shit. I was gonna fuck with bro, but you know the paperwork ain't. But
so
I fuck with bro. I ain't talked to bro in a minute, but that's how that shit be too. But I fuck with bro.
So a few motherfuckers, everything. How that feel when the first one came in? Like, I don't even know who it was, but when the first one was fucking.
The first one really was like. Really was the Timberland shit. And that's who had me up at the label. Well, it was the Timberland shit. Then Interscope came back around later again. Like, I started going back up to the offices because Naeem Ali was up there. He was first at Republic. Then he had me come up to Interscope and shit. And my homeboy Tone was up there, so he was trying to work some shit for me. But nothing ever really fell through. Like, and honestly, that ain't even really the route I was trying to go. It was just like, shit, if y'all got something for me, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen, but they ain't have shit for me, so
Man,
I fuck with the independent shit, you know. Nigga just gotta like now just like super lock in, you know. Like I got the music, even the visuals and shit. I got that shit. It's just about you know getting everything in order. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you gotta appeal to these kids and shit. You know,
Right.
they out here spitting some real shit. You
Man.
know, everybody don't want to hear that shit. You know, but I ain't tripping though. It's a lane for me. I ain't on no backpack shit neither, nigga.
Yeah.
Rapping some shit that you know. You know, even my homeboys, like, from, you know, street niggas and shit, once they really be listening to my shit, niggas be all, nah, you really be talking that shit that we going through, you know, like.
Hey, let me hit that, bro. Courtesy, my nigga.
You already know.
You on the show. You on the show. And speaking of the show, man, fucking, a whole lot of shit going on with Joe Budden and them niggas.
Man, I just tapped in about that shit earlier. I didn't even know what was really going on. The homies just showed me before I came over here.
It's a lot. I don't even know what the fuck is going on too much, but all I know is that's why I do this shit by damn self.
That nigga was firing a nigga
You
that
feel
wasn't
me?
even there.
That shit dead, nigga. That nigga firing niggas on the air and shit. Like, hell no,
It's a
nigga.
cold
Like,
man.
you feel me? Like, nigga ain't gonna ever have to worry about that shit. Like, even if a nigga do get fired, I'll still have my own platform, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
can't fire me 100%, nigga. I'm
Exactly.
still
That's
getting
why
paid.
you always gotta have your own shit.
You feel me? So,
Fall
you said
back on.
exactly. You said that you fuck with the fashion and shit.
To a certain extent, I ain't no super fashion nigga. I ain't finna. I just like dressing clean. Like I'm a clean nigga. You might see me with some expensive shit on, but I really don't give a fuck about that shit. I ain't no materialistic nigga at all. Like
Yeah.
I put on a white tee and some regular shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be fly like that.
Yeah.
And I always like preach that, you know, cause even when I wasn't having shit, you know, I still would, you know, go buy some little designer shit, like.
Yeah.
But that shit ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't,
nigga really wear my own shit for the rest of the year, you know? Like, I fuck with the Y3 and shit and the Stone Island shit. Like,
Yeah.
That's just because motherfuckers, it's people that be on it, but it ain't that, you know how niggas be trying to dress nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was watching this nigga Glasses Malone and this nigga, you know Dijon from A Day in LA, or seen him or heard of that nigga. Yeah, them niggas just did like some shit for like 21 tips for rappers and shit on IG together on live.
yeah.
And they was talking about like Glasses Malone said he feel like it's a lot of European shit going on in rap now, like, and he was like he feel like motherfuckers should sell culture. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. You feel me? Even if you do wear a designer though, put a little LA twist on it or whatever the fuck. You feel me? Me personally, I ain't never bought designer a day in my life. You feel me? I get fly without that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
Like,
don't need that shit ain't shit. The niggas don't do shit for us.
you feel me? Like, I still get bitches regardless. You know
Regardless,
what I'm
I
saying?
did too. You
That shit
know,
ain't
like,
never. I nigga the baddest ones and shit damn near. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like, nigga.
You know, only dumb bitches be impressed by that shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a cool way to catch a dumb bitch attention.
On everything, and it's like you said. I seen it probably like one of your other interviews. You said you had also went to Fairfax, so you was like,
Oh, yeah, I went to Appleton for a year. Then I went to Fairfax.
so like you was around all that little fashion shit over there. 'Cause that's
Right.
all the Melrose and shit.
Even before that, like, I was acquainted with, like, Anwar Karras. The nigga used to come up to my middle school and shit because them niggas managed Casey Veggies and shit. Me and bro was super tight. And I knew them niggas back then. So niggas been on the fashion shit. I'm talking about the Rogue Status, all the shit that was cracking back then, you know, and shit that niggas still wearing to this day, you know, niggas was on all that shit, the Supreme shit. So when I got over there, that shit was nothing to me. Like, I was already known on the block. I had a little intern job over there at SLB because I was cool with my nigga Bailey. He was the manager, and that nigga was legendary. That nigga was 18 and was a manager of Flight Club. Like, I was going to Hamilton with bro, and that nigga was the manager of Flight Club. I'm like, you on some shit.
That nigga come to
like,
school with all the shoes and
Nigga
shit.
came
huh?
to school fresh every day. Nigga, he was on some other shit. Like $1,500 glasses. Crazy shit, you know. I don't even know where my nigga at, but shout out to my nigga Bailey. I ain't seen bro in a minute, but he was super solid. Even Dom, like, I knew Dom way before my rap shit, you know, like working at SLB. He come in there and shit, like, you know, like, I've been around that shit. And I feel like that shit kind of shaped, like, at the beginning of my career, that shaped what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I kind of grew out of that because I stopped being over there. You know, that wasn't my lifestyle no more. Like, once a nigga was out of high school and settled and real life hit, that shit, you know, like, shit, now I'm in Compton, now I'm in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Now nigga really moving around trying to make this shit happen.
Yeah.
You know, like.
That shit wild. Like, when you get to that, when niggas get out of high school and that real life point hit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I ever really thought about, like, after high school while I was in high school, you know? I was never thinking, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do, like the rap shit I came around at the end of it, but I never thought that was gonna be a nigga life neither. That was just something a nigga was trying to do, you know, like.
Yeah.
Nigga ended up, I went to college for a semester.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was weak as fuck though. Nigga dropped out.
You wasn't even fucking with that shit.
Not at all. Nigga, I
I
remember the nigga. What's that rapper nigga? That was signed to T.I. B.O.B. B.O.B. had came up to the school, and like everybody was just on that nigga, and I was just looking at the shit like. I just came from the city, you know, like this shit ain't nothing to me. Like I know niggas, you know, and I couldn't even get into the studio at the school, but I'm like, nigga, I really know nigga, like I'm rapping this shit. And I remember even like the homie, nigga Casey had came out, he was on tour with Mac Miller at the time, and he came out to New Orleans and shit and brought me out. And that shit changed my whole perspective on everything. That was on tour with Pac Div and shit, and I'm like, nah, I swear that day, I'm like, nah, fuck this school shit. Like I'm about to go back home and get on this rap shit.
Rap it, nigga.
For sure, and that's what I did. Even I had met Pac Div and them out there, and I became cool with them. And them niggas was on my like first project that had surfaced and shit.
Yeah.
My nigga Mibbs was on there, and that shit did a lot for me at the time because they was hot, you know, and. You know, shit, that was like a nigga first run.
See, that's all a nigga be needing though. Sometimes it's just to get out and you feel me and get his feet wet a little bit to get in that mentality where it's like, all right, fuck this.
A lot of niggas ain't real niggas though. That's all I'm saying. Like real niggas did real shit for me. You know, it's a lot of niggas I know in this shit. I could have been probably made music with. You know, I see niggas like, oh yeah, get with me. You know, like we all do that type of shit. You know, so I ain't gonna, you know, but it's just like. Nigga at that level, niggas know, you know what this shit could do, even tie the city in, you know, it's all different. It's different parts to this shit, you know, even tying different sounds in. And sometimes I used to feel like, shit, I ain't got a problem doing songs with certain niggas, you know, but right now it's like, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, it don't make sense for me now.
Yeah.
A nigga just gonna do this shit, I've been doing this shit, because if it was like that, it would happen like that.
Hell yeah. So, how important do you feel like your marketing is like in your career? Like
marketing is very important shit in everything, you know, like something that a nigga even is working on myself, you know, a nigga don't even care about this internet shit, but that's what it is, you know.
Man, for real, nigga, that's
shit fake, you know, anybody could be anybody, you know, and sometimes that shit really be having me chilling, cause it's like shit. If I really hop on here and really being myself, niggas might be taking this shit another way, you know. Like the perspective of shit, you know. I don't even be wanting to get. That's why I choose these platforms, you know. I'm gonna talk some shit. I talk it on here. I ain't finna be talking shit to my camera, or even like, you know, because like I said, perspective is everything.
That don't even feel like you when you feel me. You doing that shit. The fuck?
I used to think that shit was weird.
Man, like, it'd be hard for me to do that shit. Like
I remember it was a point in time. I think it was like when Snapchat first popped up or something. I'm like, niggas really like talking to their phones like this. I used to really ask people like, niggas really do that? Like that's weird. But now that's normal.
Yeah, like
nigga, how else
normal.
you gonna get your point across if you don't got the phone?
Man, you driving down the street, you see a nigga walking down the street talking to the phone and shit.
Nigga be in the car, nigga driving with the phone, trying to film like
fuck around and crash and shit, fucking with that shit, bro.
That'd be me. I'd almost crash, nigga, try to film while I'm playing my shit. You gotta drive more careful out here.
Man, I just got into a damn
But you and I both. That's what I'm in a rental right now. They done crashed the Beamer. Oh, nigga done crashed into my shit.
Man, and what was this? December last 2020 December. Totaled my Mustang. That shit gone. But that's a long story. So I got a new whip, and then this bitch just hit me.
Oh man.
from the back.
Oh,
She
man.
bumped me. And this was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh man.
So
Yeah, I got into a car accident about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So around
It's
the same
crazy.
time we was both hot, nigga.
Yeah. I get into a car accident down there every year for the last 3 years.
Oh,
That shit
God
crazy.
damn.
That shit crazy. And right around like the same time too. Like every time in March, and that be around my birthday. That shit wild.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay off the streets in March.
I said that this year too. I'm like, man, and of course that shit happened. Even though the crazy accident happened in April, or some other little shit happened in March it was minor, but in April, nigga, fucked my shit up. My shit in the shop right now.
Yeah, mine's the second one I had. I ain't never have a accident until last year December. You feel me? Then this one it was minor, so she coming out of pocket for that for sure already. So like I'm just gonna protect this bitch. You feel me? Cause hell no, I was supposed to have 2 cars by now, but that Mustang got totaled and it's over with. But anyway, yeah. So when you in the studio, like you be by yourself, or because you don't seem like the type of nigga to have like 30 niggas in the studio with you, or 20 niggas, however many you be.
I hate when there be a lot of niggas in the studio, really, like, cause niggas be in the studio gambling and doing all type of other shit.
What?
I wouldn't care if niggas was in there just fucking with what they supposed to be fucking with, but I like to just be in there with if it's just me and my engineer, I'm probably gonna get the most done.
Exactly.
You know, like, if it's like 1 or 2 homies there, you know, I ain't really tripping.
Yeah.
But all that other shit, I don't really be fucking with. But the studio, it do be like that sometimes. It be 8, 9, 10 motherfuckers in there.
Man, it be.
But really, I've been cutting all that shit out, though. Lately, it's just been me and my engineer and the producer.
Man, I go to a Red Room Studios in Hawthorne.
Yeah, I heard of it. I never been there, but I heard of it.
Yeah, fucking go there, nigga. It be 10 niggas in one studio. You feel me? Like one nigga rapping though.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
And it's like, all right. I mean, if that's your style, ain't nothing wrong with that. But like,
Nah, some people get energy from that
yeah,
shit.
you feel me? Like, but I'll be like, damn, no, I don't like being around all them niggas in one studio because studios ain't even really big like that even to begin with.
They could be having to tap into a whole nother mode. I can't be having other niggas like around talking and shit.
Yeah.
But shit, that's just me though.
Yeah. So then you said your next what you putting out next?
I'm about to really just drop some records. I got this record with KB Devon I'm finna drop in like a week and a half from now. And then shit, I got this video I've been holding on to. I should have been dropped it, but I'm gonna drop that shit right after. Just some more records. Me and G4 working on the winter's tape. For sure, trying to get that shit out
So
in the
that
summer.
should come out in the winter.
Nah. It's coming out in the
you
summer.
said winners.
Winter's tape.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah. That shit gonna come out. Hopefully, you know, in the middle of the summer. It ain't nothing, you know. We already got a bunch of tracks done. Just
Hey.
put it together.
Hey, we gonna be looking forward to that shit.
Yeah, that shit gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, that's the shit motherfuckers probably been waiting for, you know. Like me and bro we got a few songs out there, but we got a bunch of shit in the vault.
Hey, he been going crazy too
Yeah, I
lately.
think it's going crazy.
Hell yeah.
I think it deserves more recognition.
Hell yeah.
For sure. You know, that nigga set the blueprint for a lot of these niggas. I see a lot of niggas stepping in bro lane, but he ain't never got his credit for that shit, you know. But in due time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's gonna come.
respectively, I feel like both of us, you know, like, I know for a fact, I see it, you know. Like, I opened up the door for a lot of motherfuckers, even the people that people work with, the producers, the videographers and shit. Like, that shit is what's going on in the city, you know, but that's me, you know, that started from right here. Not everything, but some of it, you know what I'm saying? Some of it. I don't even want no credit though, you know, just something I peep out.
Hell yeah, shit, bro. We gonna be looking forward to, especially me, nigga. That's why I brought you here. I had to
Man,
hit you,
appreciate
nigga.
it.
Like, I some niggas be acting like they don't like. Only happened probably like once or twice. You feel me? Like niggas ain't respond or whatever. You feel me? But I'm on your live. I'm like, fuck that. Let me get on the live real quick. You feel me? Nigga gotta see it, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Nigga was like, hit the DMs. I'm like, over with. You feel me? But like, I appreciate.
Yeah,
you
sometimes I
coming
don't be seeing DMs and shit because I be going into that other little section in my shit. Like the requested, I got like 100 in the motherfucker. It just say like 99 plus or something.
See,
Sometimes I don't even be going through. And sometimes I just be like little weird shit or like fans and shit, you know, like. But I don't really be.
So my shit probably would never got seen.
I don't know. I gotta go back. Did you hit me before?
Nah, I ain't never
Oh,
hit
if
you
you never hit me
before.
before, then it probably would have got seen. Then I thought you had hit me before and I didn't see it or
Oh,
something.
nah.
Okay.
My first time hitting was when you was on live.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, nah, I be checking through the shit, but sometimes I don't be opening them if it don't be shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah, shit, man. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Like,
Appreciate you for having me.
hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
That shit.
Anytime.
Hell yeah. Shit, Mani Coolin, new shit coming. Look out for it. Summertime about to heat up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we rolling them through. Hit them up. It's DJ Sir Tyson. Hey, fuck with us.